You ever have those days, or maybe weeks, where you just feel like you're running on fumes, no matter how much coffee you throw at it? Yeah. Well, today we're going to dive into a pretty interesting wellness trend that claims to tackle that exact feeling head on. We're talking about wellness IV drips for energy and mental clarity. So let's break down how this whole thing supposedly works.
Let's be real. Life today is kind of like a nonstop marathon, isn't it? You're juggling work deadlines, family stuff, trying to squeeze into social life. It's just a lot. And all that juggling can leave you feeling totally drained, and not just tired, but mentally foggy, you know? It's like that's just become the new normal for so many of us.
And that's the real kicker, right? You're just tired of feeling tired. It's that nagging fatigue, that brain fog that just won't go away. So, we're going to look at a potential solution that says it goes way beyond those temporary fixes we all rely on.
And hey, we all do it. We reach for those quick fixes to just get through the day. But as we're about to see, a lot of those common go-tos, they really don't hit the root of the problem.
So, you've got your temporary fixes over here, right? Coffee, energy drinks, they give you that jolt, that temporary lift, but what happens next? Yep, the inevitable crash. But on the other side of the coin is the real problem, the root cause. We're talking about stuff like dehydration or even just missing some key nutrients. Those things don't just make you tired, they can seriously mess with your ability to think clearly. It's like we're constantly putting a bandage on the symptom instead of fixing the actual issue.
Okay, so what if you could just bypass the bandage and go straight to the source? Well, that's where IV drip therapy comes into the picture. It's an approach that's designed to do exactly that, tackle those root causes head on.
So, what is it exactly?
Well, IV drip therapy is basically a way to get essential fluids, vitamins, and minerals delivered right into your bloodstream. The key part here is directly. No detours, no pit stops through your stomach, just a straight shot of the good stuff.
And that right there is the big advantage. It completely bypasses your digestive system. So why is that such a big deal? Think about it. When you take a vitamin pill, your stomach and intestines have to break it down, and a lot of it can just get lost in the process. Our guts aren't always 100% efficient at absorbing everything.
But with an IV, you're looking at nearly 100% absorption. 100%. That's a level of efficiency that a pill you swallow just can't compete with. So the idea is your body gets way more of what it actually needs, and it gets it, right now.
All right, so let's peek inside the bag. What's actually in one of these wellness strips? What are the key ingredients that are supposed to get you feeling energized and focused?
Okay, so a typical drip is like a nutrient powerhouse. You've got your B vitamins, vitamin C, magnesium, and some important amino acids. Each one has a really specific job to do, so let's break it down real quick.
First up, the B vitamins. You can think of these as the little workers in your body's power plant. They're absolutely crucial for converting food into fuel, actual energy. Plus, they're super important for your brain, helping you focus and keeping your memory sharp.
Then, of course, there's vitamin C. And nope, it's not just for when you feel a sniffle coming on. It's a rockstar antioxidant that, supports your immune system, but it also plays a really important part in reducing that feeling of fatigue. All right, next is magnesium. I kind of think of this one as the chill-out mineral. It's involved in, get this, hundreds of biochemical reactions in your body. Everything from creating energy to helping your nervous system calm down. So yeah, it's a huge player in helping you feel less stressed out.
And last but not least, amino acids. These are the real workhorses on a cellular level. For example, one called L-carnitine basically acts like a tiny taxi, carrying fatty acids into your cells so they can be burned for energy. We're talking about fueling your body at the most basic, fundamental level.
But here's the thing. It's not just about getting a quick energy boost. The idea here is that the benefits are much bigger, affecting your whole body.
It makes sense, right? When your body is properly hydrated and has all the nutrients it needs, everything just works better. We're talking a stronger immune system, maybe a better mood, recovering faster from the gym, and hey, even your skin can look healthier. It's all about giving your body what it needs to thrive from the inside out.
Okay, I know what some of you are probably thinking right now. An IV? Needles? What does it even feel like? Totally fair question, so let's get right into it.
Believe it or not, most people actually find the whole thing pretty relaxing. Seriously. You feel a tiny little pinch when the IV is inserted, and that's it. After that, you just kick back for about 30 to 60 minutes. A lot of people use the time to chill out, read a book, or even catch up on some emails.
Okay, so the other million-dollar question. How fast do you feel it? Because let's be honest, we all want results like yesterday.
And this is where it gets really interesting. Because everything's going directly into your system, a lot of people report feeling more energized and mentally sharp in as little as an hour after the treatment. That's that direct, rapid replenishment in action.
And of course, we have to talk about safety. This is super important. When these drips are given by trained professionals, like a registered nurse, it's considered a very low-risk procedure.
So as we start to wrap this up, it's really about looking at this as more than just a quick fix. It's maybe a whole new way to think about how we manage our own personal energy.
Really, you can think of it as an investment in your own productivity, your happiness, and just your overall quality of life. It's a way to be proactive about giving your body the fundamental building blocks it needs to run its best.
So I'll just leave you with this one last thought. What if all that exhaustion you're feeling, what if it doesn't mean your energy is gone? What if it's just locked up, inaccessible, trapped behind things like dehydration or a few missing nutrients? Kind of changes how you look at it, doesn't it?